Welcome back to Genfanad. We are on another mission of combat here. Level 18, at least in melee stats. That's the one that really counts right now. So, level 18, we're gonna go fight level 18 things. Unfortunately, we were kind of getting to the end of the low-level combat diversification that was done a while back. So we only have a few options for enemies that are level 18 currently. And some of them are not very good. Like the highest level Forgotten Messenger that was mostly just used for the journal entry 3 for the quest in the Zamoc ruins. Other than that, their drops are terrible. And there's only like one of them. So not a good choice for training at all. And also it's just all the way down in the ruins there. It's just not really worth it. Another option are blue slimes. Possibly just called slime now, with a name change. They're in the Dark Forest, and they don't drop anything good. Technically you can get like dyes and stuff, a bunch of various tools that you can sell for a few coins, nothing crazy. And some gems, but at a much rarer rate. They're just mining stuff. So, slimes, also not what we need at all. Which leaves us with just one level appropriate enemy. And it's actually slightly useful, which is also great. Let's grab some more blooms here. Keep getting more dew to buy more potions to get more experience in the future. We've got a large stockpile currently, but with the amount of experience required for higher levels, it's gonna be all used up eventually. We are heading over towards Skull to go fight Grim Thugs. Now, most of the things they drop are not of any interest to us. Bunch of very cheap drops, which probably aren't even stackable, so it's not going to be good to pick them up. They do drop bones, which is something, I guess. If we really call training piety, which doesn't do anything yet, something. But what they do drop, and what is going to be very important very soon, is the Bronze Giant Sword recipe. Requiring level 19 attack to wield, is the final bronze weapon, and it looks pretty great. So, would love to get my hands on one of those. It is of unknown rarity, so we will see how that goes. But we've got the entirety of level 18 to 19 here, which is going to be 34,000 experience fighting them. They should give a decent amount of experience though, so shouldn't be too bad. Just need to make our way through this valley here. It is nice how much we can just get around without dying. Unless we're trying to go to the other side, up into Costin Ridge, with all the murder rabbits and all that. Or if we're trying to go into various caves, that can be a problem. But we can make it through here well enough. There's the bloom here. There's some bricks all the way out here. Anyways, the Grim Thugs are just a little bit further west here. past the entrance to Skull and the mine, we should be able to do well enough over here. There he is, level 18. Now, one question is, are they aggressive? I mean, they're thugs, so probably. Is there any other enemies up in here? We just got Grim Thugs. Grim Thug, Grim Thug. Looks like we just like got Grim Thugs. Not any like boss thugs or anything, so that's good. So they are humanoid. We'll see how strong they are. That's the next question. We still have our very nice, high quality bronze plate set here. Best we could have. And our regular quality bronze gladiator sword, unfortunately. Experience per kill, 80.2, 26.7. Should be more than that. The experience on the wiki might just be slightly wrong. That's fine. Thug, that's actually fine. Yeah, it's slightly complicated getting the actual information about what experience things are going to give, since it changes based on what level you are. Yeah, that's still fine. Yeah, it's more correct on the actual bestiary page here. If each messenger here looks like they have 28 hit points, that should be at least accurate. 80.2 experience. Not bad. There is a decent enough quantity of them up here, so that should be fine. Plenty of guys to fight. We are probably going to want to focus on attack first here. So once we get 19, we can actually use the sword, if we've gotten the recipe, of course. Got some raw rat meat? No, I don't. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to pick up any of their drops. There is... I guess the false teeth are actually worth a little bit more. Let's pick those up. Yeah, besides that, there's the false teeth, which sell for 9 coins, and some old spectacles, could sell for 20. Besides those, we're just looking for the bones and the giant sword recipe. They also apparently dropped the bronze full helm recipe. So if we get that, we will see if we already know it. But we already have a full helm, so I'm not as worried about that one. Recipes are definitely an entire thing here. We already got the plate legs. We don't have the plate body recipe yet. That's from a higher level enemy. But once again, we already got the plate body as a gift. And this says these two come from bandits. These are a different bandit. That's our recipe. That's from Goblin with Mace. I think wildly random information here. It's definitely not the most accurate situation here. No. Might go check on the Discord, make sure actually it comes from that. Level 9, level 15, Raccoon Bandit, Bandit 22, 18. I mean, it's gotta come from something. Bronze Gladiator. Oh, that was a Gladiator sword recipe. Never mind. Look at the giant sword recipe, which is what we're looking for. Old Shoom, no thanks. Yeah, giant sword recipe. That's from Grim Thugs. That's what we're doing. So, I think we probably already got the Kite Shield recipe. It's gonna be more interesting once we move into the higher level things, where we need like iron recipes and stuff. It's an interesting situation here, too, if we're going to be making all our own stuff. Oh, there it is. Bronze giant sword recipe. And with that, we are done here. Oh, that raises some questions. Let's go sell these false teeth and think about our options here. Alright, so that's done now. We've got it. I guess we try to go make one then. Learn bronze giant sword recipe. Want to learn this? Yeah. There you go. We learned it. Okay. Well, either not too rare, or we got lucky. I will take either way. Perfectly fine. Sell these for 9 coins. Oh boy. Alright. So now, we need to get to an anvil, I suppose. That's gonna be here. Store some stuff in here for right now. So yeah, we got the bronze bars. That's not a problem. I need to go into the foraging page here. What all do we need to make in order to make a giant sword? Sounds like it's going to be fairly complicated. Reinforced billets, crossguard, pommel, and counterbalance. Okay. Well, very good. We're going to need to get to an anvil. Of course. Scent and Zamoc. Yep, back over to Zamoc then. Came all the way over here. Now we just need to head back. It does raise the question of what are we going to be fighting next, since that was the only level 18 thing of any interest. Realistically, we have 2 choices. We will worry about that once we have the sword. We've got go back to wolves, level 17, but get less experience per wolf. We already have so many wolves. Or we can try our luck against a level 19 opponent. I think there are some other decent options there. First, we get a sword. And I think we have to use the giant sword for the level 19 opponents and 18. Because we're going to have it. Might as well use it. And it should be significantly better. It is, in fact, a giant sword and all that. Alright. If we go to equipment, you see exactly what kind of stats we're working with here. Our current gladiator sword that we have, regular quality. We inspect it. It's got 23 aim and 20 power. If we manage to make a regular quality giant sword, it's 29 aim, 29 power. So definitely better. Of course, you don't get the shield, which is giving us 23 of our 91 armor. But we've got plenty of food, so as long as it's not too large of a trip to get back to what we're fighting, definitely get some benefit. And then there's also, like, fighting lower level stuff, just be quicker. Depends what your targets are. Really does. Let's see if we can get up this way. A lot of leopards here. Probably fine. Just need to get back to Zamoc. That'll be fine. Just go around Jack's giant area here. That'll be fine. Get right where we're going. Old Jack. Yeah, don't want to mess with him quite yet. Level 35. He also has like a boss bar, so yeah. Not what we're up against right now. We're just passing by. Just passing by. to make the giant sword, we need reinforced billets, crossguard, pommel, and counterbalance. Reinforced billets is 2 billets. Billets is a sheet, and a sheet is bars. So, sheets and billets and reinforced billets. Just a huge amount of bars all piled together. Crossguard, pommel, and counterbalance. Crossguard is 1 bar. The pommel is a sheet. And the counterbalance is 2 bars and some rivets. Oh no. So rivets are going to be a problem. Turning the sheet into a pommel is going to be a problem. Making the billets is going to be a problem. But what can we actually realistically make high quality here? We might just throw out some regular quality attempts. The question is, do we want to use all of our bars in this effort? Good question. We'll try. If we can get a high quality sword, that'll be very nice. A decent upgrade. It'll be +3 in attack and power. So that'd be a good thing to have if we can manage it. Making the sword here requires level 8 forging. So you would think we could do decently. We will try. We will try. Really does not inspire any hope in our ability to make the iron equipment once we get there. I'm sure we're just going to fail constantly. No, we can try. We can try. Get to the bank here, put everything away, except for all the bars that we're going to be getting out. And the hammer, of course. That's necessary. Really comes down to how much damage we're taking. Whether the gladiator sword and kite shield is a better strategy. Well, we will see. First we need to actually have the giant sword. So let's get to it. Hammer. And all of our high quality bars. We also have regular quality and low quality, but that's definitely not going to get us too far. Hopefully, we can strive for at least 1 attempt at high quality. With the amount of bars we have, it's questionable at best. Only 100 high quality. And all of these 1 item creations. It's going to be a problem. Okay. So we're making all these billets. The billets need sheets. The crossguard. Something else needs sheets. Bronze bar. Bronze sheet for the pommel. Let's make a good number of sheets here. We can always use the regular quality sheets to make regular quality stuff to try. Yeah, 2 items. Going great. Making all kinds of good sheets. So let's take these sheets and try to make a decent pommel. And we need to turn on the specific quality one. Yep, all regular pommels. Terrible. Oh boy. Yeah, there's also a similar situation. Keep the quality, I say. If we're trying to make some billets, they're just gonna come out. Yeah, decent billet there. Double decent billet. Very good. And if we put these two high-quality billets together to make a reinforced billet, also high quality. So that is one piece of the puzzle actually working here. So that's great. And not much we can do with all these extra pommels. Honestly, it's a situation where we probably should just use a regular pommel. We're going to go through all the high-quality bars at least. We have to at least try to get high-quality all the pieces. Any of the other ones even easier. We got the reinforced billets. There's the crossguard, pommel, and counterbalance. The counterbalance uses 2 bars and some rivets. So if we do decent, 2 good bars and a regular rivet, that could maybe get us there. That's our best bet for another high quality piece to put in this. Because we can use 2 high quality bars and just a regular rivet. We've tried high quality rivets before and it's just not gonna work. Not gonna work at all. And that is with 22, and rivets are 3. We'll go for make a handful of rivets here. Give ourselves a few shots. Ooh, high quality rivets. Yeah, sometimes it works. Most of the times it doesn't. Sometimes it works. So we can go 3 high quality pieces into this counterbalance. And succeed. Amazing. Actually, off to a good start. So now we just need a crossguard and a pommel. Crossguards are just 1 bar, and a pommel is just a sheet. Let's make a crossguard. There's a regular small crossguard for a giant sword. Yeah, looks like it. Crossguards. 1 bar. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to complain about it. Not going to complain. Make some more sheets. And even if we fail here, having more sheets would be a solid choice. Right. Use the good sheets. Try to make a pommel. Oh, there we go. So this, decent chance, probably. 4 high quality ingredients. Let's give it a shot. Hey, there you go. Why was it so difficult making the gladiator sword then? Wild. And you want to try to get high quality gladiator sword since we're here? I don't know if we're going to use it since we have the giant sword. What else are we going to do with all these bars? I mean, I guess we would make actual useful things. Well, not useful, but other uses. As it stands, there very well could be, yeah, here it says, significantly lower rates of high quality crafts for the gladiator sword. And we can attest to that. But I think we probably just don't bother. What else would that be? Must just be like a very complicated sword to make. It's like all the gladiator swords are just really difficult to make high quality. And also apparently the steel full helm. Interesting. And there is no mithril gladiator sword yet. Okay. So we're not going to worry about trying that anymore. Doesn't seem feasible. So instead, we're going to make the best out of what we made here by making some shields to sell, I guess. Sell the other pieces, so that's just too complicated. And then the rest of them, well, all the rest of the bars, I guess. We get to make a decision here. We could continue just making all the cues for maximum foraging experience. Which reminds me, we probably should have drinking the experience potion for that. That would have been a good idea. Anyways. Or we can make some bronze arrowheads. Used to make bronze arrows. With whittling. That would be more experience in another skill instead of just a few coins. The arrowheads would give us 4 experience? Really? The arrowheads use sheets, so it's only like half of the foraging experience we would get, which isn't great. Let's check out all these things. Don't really have space for all these random bits. Let's head to the shop here and sell everything else. So we could make arrowheads to get 1/2 of the foraging experience, but then have access to more whittling experience. I don't know if that's the best plan. If we're gonna do whittling, we could just go with not using that up. Let's see. What do we need whittling for either? Like making better bows and stuff. Wooden things, bows. So instead of making arrowheads, we could just make unstrung bows, basically. It's not really worth making bowstrings, as far as I've seen. So. Arrows made from logs and feathers. And bronze arrows, logs, feathers, and arrowheads. Opportunity costs and all that. And then we'd have bronze arrows, I guess. But next question would be, how much do we really need arrows? So, I don't know. Sell all the other things in here. Low quality shields, rivets, high quality shields, just low quality sheet, these billets, these pommels. And it's other regular shield. So 85 coins for that. Not bad. Bronze arrows. They provide more power than regular arrows. Quite a bit. From 5 up to 18. That would definitely be stronger for fighting higher level things with ranged. We don't really use much ranged. Don't really need whittling experience. We would need arrows. It's probably just faster to make a bunch of wooden arrows. And I really think between foraging and whittling, I'm much more interested in foraging experience. If we really want to whittle, we can always just make the bows. We can make more experience for that too. That would also get us more experience in the tree chopping part, so probably just going to use the rest of these bars at some point, making things to just get the most experience out of it. Seems like the correct play here. In the future, we might have wished we had a bunch of arrows, but for now, range is just not very good at all. So I'm not worried about it. Let us see our full stats here. We were at 23, 27, 91. And now with the giant sword, we don't have 19 attack yet. That's fair. We got it so quickly. Kind of forgot about that part. Alright. So, I guess Now we need to get out food and stuff and go figure out what enemy we're going to be fighting to get the rest of this experience besides the 500 that we got in attack. My goodness. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. Level 19 enemies. There are 3. 1 we can immediately not worry about. That is amateur adventurers. They drop not much. Most interestingly, some different colored marbles, raw chicken, sometimes some ore, an apple. Nothing particularly exciting. The other 2 options are a little bit more interesting. We've got does, which drop departed deer, which we could then use for deer hide and venison and all that. Which probably going to kill some deer does here, because that'll be useful. Just to have some of that in supply. But I think, at least for now, since we don't need to do all of that, we're gonna fight rock elementals. I think these are those right over here. They drop lots and lots of earth cards, which is gonna be super nice for future situations. Like heated extraction here, which makes an iron bar directly out of an iron vein. We already have a good supply of fire cards, so some earth cards would be nice. They also drop a bunch of fist cards. No, that might be overstating it. They drop some fist cards. And then also some ore. But we will see about that. First, let's see how much experience we're going to get here. And how much damage and stuff we take. We probably won't take most of the ores that they drop, just because we can get them faster from other places. Don't want to bank a lot of the time. Probably going to take the iron though, even though it is low quality. I'll take it if I've got space. There's our first earth cards, 9 of them. Very good. Looks like it is 3 to 10 earth cards, commonly. I mean, they are a giant rock here. So, there you go. You could be just like this creature if you were a little bolder. Indeed. More earth cards. Oh yeah. We're going to be stacking these up. So since we're going to be either between here or does for the entirety of combat level 18 and 19, say we just go with these for this entire level. So, it's going to be a lot, but then we'll have a nice future of earth cards to work with. So that'll be great. Should also drop ores here. Unfortunately, no like high quality ores. That'd be more worth banking that. Regular and low quality copper, regular and low quality tin, and then just low quality iron. We mostly can make the bars effectively. So we can still get some forging XP from it, but not too common so far. Haven't killed too many. Yeah, we need to get 34,000 XP here. And it is XP here 88.2. Yeah, we are getting the small boost because we are a level lower here. So that's nice. I'm not taking a huge amount of damage. We will see how this plays out once we have the giant sword, though. Do I even bother picking up all the ores? Maybe. I'll see how I'm feeling here. I got rocks to slay. For sure. Alright. Last rock elemental here. For this level. They do a little bit of damage. So we're definitely going to take more once we're wielding the big sword and no shield. But we've got the food for it, so that's fine. And the final kill here. Easy enough. Not too far from the bank either. There you go. 19 attack. Delightful. That is... There you go. Very good. Switch over to strength here, I suppose. And let us see the total stats here. We go from 23, 27, 91 to 32, 39, 68. But as a plus side, we now have a giant sword. So way more aim, way more power, way less defense. How exactly defense works is the big question. Start off with an 11. Already love the sword. It's doing great. Should be able to hit significantly higher, I would assume. See if we feel like we take a bunch more damage, though. Pros and cons, and all that. Much like when we got the Warhammer earlier. Just much, much stronger than one-handed and sword. One-handed sword and shield. Pretty flashy, swinging this giant sword around. Very nice. Very cool. Oh yeah. Wonder what our max hit is now. We know we hit at least an 11. We'll see if we do any better than that. Also got 10 fist cards, about 400 earth cards. And we also banked some of the other drops. We drop aquamarines, make more jewelry or whatever. And also pet rocks from the rocks here. Sell for like 10 coins. So there's a 12. By the end of our training here on the rocks, we'll have many rocks we could sell. Make a little bit of money here. So that'll be something. Not really picking up any of the ores though. That's alright. We'll use the earth cards to get ores in the future. So I'll do just fine. Still haven't had to eat one food yet, so we're definitely making progress. And we also need to consider, if we only bring the giant sword, we won't need to bring a sword and shield. So technically it's an extra inventory slot. Probably take more than like a few % more damage in total. So probably all evens out more or less. And also the faster kills, that also counts for a lot. Total amount of time taken, probably lower. Especially since we upgraded from regular quality gladiator sword, because making the high quality was impossible, to high quality giant sword. Definitely blows any of our other options completely out of the water. Unfortunately, it takes level 19, and I'm pretty sure at level 20 we just move straight to iron stuff. So, we'll see how that goes. Right now, we've got at least 22,000 more XP to get with it. And so far, pretty satisfying. Yeah, there's the aquamarine. This will make our current amulet. So we get a whole bunch more of these. We could try making a high quality +2 silver aquamarine amulet. Would need more silver though too, so lots of things to consider. But for now, I'm just gonna fight these guys. We're very close to the vitality level here, but it's gonna take a few more kills. So. I'd say doing fine. Still using the regular platters, since strength and defense are even still. Yeah, I'd say working pretty well. I can just see the giant sword swinging behind the tree here. My goodness. What a wide arc. Working. Here we are. 20 vitality. More health is always great, so we don't die quite as much. The 3 hits before we can leave system here. Not gonna make us immune to something that can hit 7s. That'd be 2 more levels for that at least. But progress. Progress. And here is, wait for it, 19 strength. Amazing. Okay, switch that over to defense for the final level here. Also means we can use our fatty rat and potato planters for healing here. Definitely think I'm going to be moving on to just making regular platters every time. Bank space and all that. But 815 earth cards for 2 levels, 23 fist cards. So, going about as expected. 2 levels, twice as many cards. It makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Alright. 1 more level here. The final Rock Elemental. For defense, level 19. Amazing. There you go. And that is melee level 19. As expected. That is, in fact, how the combat formula works here. Average of attack, strength, and defense. So, now we're level 19. We're gonna get less experience from the rock elementals. They're still the level 19 enemy we are probably most interested in fighting. So we will probably just keep doing that for a while. Might do a little bit of doze later, but for right now, I'm just more interested in the earth cards. Ended up with a total of 1,150 earth cards and 30 fist cards. And then also some aquamarines, which are stacking up nicely. Would need to get some high quality silver bars to mess around with that. No, not too worried about it. And also pet rocks, 18 of them. Should sell for 10 coins each. That's just great. Stacking these fist cards with our other fist cards. We got 266. And we had a whopping 2 earth cards in here already. So now we have a better number. I guess we can just go sell the pet rocks here. And unfortunately, we still have 6 fatty rat and potato planters and 8 lean rat and potato planters. It's getting to the point here where it's not worth having it as a bank slot here. Well, that's okay. Let's examine our pet rock. The pet rock loves you unconditionally. I love having a bank slot open more, though. If we really want, I mean, I guess we're gonna get more pet rocks if we're gonna keep fighting the rock elementals here. But then it's gonna be more than in a trip, so either way, we need to get these sold. It'll be fine. Don't have too much gold. It's alright. Just down to a general store, since the store up in Zamock is not a general store, where we can sell our wares. Man walks in with 18 pet rocks, and the general store can't stop us. Yeah, sells for 10. Brilliant. Sell them all, 180. And then they're trying to sell them back for 100. My goodness. the profit margins on these stores, I swear. There you go. What this means, since we're level 19 now, next level is 20. And as we've seen with other skills like mining and possibly just mining. That's our only level 20 plus, it seems. Yeah, iron is at level 20. So what we need to do now is prepare. We're going to be getting a whole new set of stuff. It's going to be great. And the question is, do we even bother trying to get it high quality? We're making a lot of things, and our iron supply is not exactly stellar. We got some that we can work with. And also some leftover bronze, which we don't need for much else. I'm just going to make arrow tips with that, because I think that's actually going to be helpful. So the main question is, what do we prioritize in iron? Weapons? Armor? Or we can always just go get even more iron. Well, we will see what we're doing. And probably going to need to get rid of all the other bronze weapons. I think they're going to be massively outclassed, even if there is any updates to make styles matter. With how much stronger iron already is, I think we'll probably get rid of everything in the bronze, except for maybe the giant sword, just because it looks cool. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. And it's gonna be a long time before we could get an iron giant sword. Anyways, iron. Next time. Goodbye.